Hello, fire signs. Hello, and welcome into your weekly reading for February the 6th through the 12th. So, this is your weekly reading. I'm going to take a look at your recent past that's still affecting the current situation, your current situation or current energy, the potential outcome, and then energy that's going on just below the surface that you may not be aware of. We're going to dive right in. A couple of announcements, though. I have posted a poll on the community page of our channel. So I would love for you to check out that poll because I would love to know what type of tarot content that you personally enjoy watching the most. So this can give me a little insight into you guys and the type of content that you like the most, and then hopefully maybe I can provide more of that content. So I would love for you to take that poll and let me know what you think or what you enjoy watching the most. Let's see. Oh, also, all of the monthly videos for February 2023 are now posted. So if you haven't watched your monthly video, go and check it out. Get some more insight about what your overall month is going to look like. I also do a completely different spread for that one too, and I clarify all the energy. So if you're new to the monthly videos, check it out. They are sign specific. So all 12 signs gets their own personal monthly reading. And my intention, these are some of your cards. And my intention for those and for every weekly reading and of course monthly reading or basically every tarot reading I do, it is for sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. So if your sun's not really resonating, definitely check out your rising sign or your moon sign for the most part. You might get some additional insight into that. So there you go. Those are my announcements here. Ooh. Okay, fire signs. I feel like there's one more thing I have to say or I want to say. Ooh, general reading. This is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates and leave the rest. But I'm looking at your recent past here. You've had some things happen. Some things happen here. Interesting. So I need a bigger table, but in your recent past, you can see kind of the bottom of it. You have the Tower, the Knight of Wands, and the Hierophant. Now in your current energy, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Okay. You're waiting for something to come in. You're definitely waiting for something to arrive or to come in, something that you have wanted for sure. Whew. Yes, something you've wanted, something you're probably manifesting or have already asked for. Yeah, but you're in a waiting game. And it opened up because of this Tower moment, I can say that. Okay, so let's see if what you're waiting for comes in exactly. But it's interesting with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. You are in this holding pattern, or you're waiting, definitely. And the Knight of Pentacles is more like one foot in front of the other. It's almost like patience while you wait, but it doesn't mean inactivity. It just means keep moving, keep learning, keep growing kind of energy as you wait for this opportunity or this person or the next step to be revealed to you, like the next big step you can take. But very interesting energy here, fire signs. I'm gonna want to clarify already. I'm feeling I can tap more into it as we go along, but especially that recent past, that Tower and Knight of Wands. It's like I just get the sense you wanted that Tower moment. You were ready for that Tower moment. And you were embracing it. You were all in it. Like, yep, good. Glad that happened. Let's go. Let's go, universe. Yeah. Here we go. Sometimes the cards, they clarify themselves. You've got the Five of Wands. No, that is meant to go there. Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, the Emperor as well. You've got the Two of Swords here. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, well, that's some change and that's some conflict. Let's see how many. Let's see what's going on underneath this reading. How many? Right there. And the devil is underneath. So this gets complicated. This is not straightforward energy. This gets a little complicated. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little messy, just a scotch, because you are actively going through some change here. A little messy. Oh, I'm going to clarify. This is going to be one of those readings where we've got some really big energy that I want to dive down a little bit deeper in, because in the outcome energy, it's clearly you are dealing with loss and sadness. It is clear you're conflicted about something, about what to do next. It's like you have a lot of options. There's a lot of things you could do, but you're indecisive. You don't know how to handle the situation. You don't know really what's next. It feels like you're waiting for maybe the answer or some next level truth to come through, some clarity to come through. It just hasn't. And you're feeling it. You're really feeling it here. And it all got kicked off by this Tower moment that I feel like you wanted, so to speak, like you were ready for that change. All right, let's just dive in. So I'm going to start with this devil energy. So devil, I'm going to clarify it, obviously, but there's something here that's not serving you so well. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. So clarify this devil energy for me. But it's just not serving you. And it may potentially, that's way too many cards. It may potentially be a pattern. This might be a pattern or a cycle that you find yourself in kind of over and over and over, and you just want to get out of this cycle, out of this rut, out of this just drama. That's what it feels like. So clarify the devil. Why is the devil here? And you may not be aware just yet that this is a pattern, that this is something that it may be making you aware that this is something that happens, I will say, more than once in your life. And you might just be now waking up to, okay, hold on. This is like, I'm becoming aware. This is like the fourth time this has happened to me. What gives? What is going on here? What's happening? All right. Okay. So the devil is clarified by the Three of Wands, which is what's in this energy, like this waiting energy, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Ooh, it came in exactly like you're waiting for someone to give you permission to own your truth and to take action from your truth. It really, acceptance and being yourself. Whew, that came in kind of, yes. It's like you're waiting for someone to give you permission just to be you. You're waiting for someone to tell you it's okay. Who you are and what you are and where you are in your life, it is okay. And it's okay to be you. What you would judge maybe as the good, the bad, and the ugly, what you would deem as failures, I use this in quotes, what you deem as failures or bad decisions, everything, also your good decisions, is like the totality of just who you are. Of who, like your true self. And so this may be a pattern for you. It's like you can't fully, or you may feel like that you can't fully be yourself. You can't fully step into that passionate, exciting, empowerment energy. You can't fully own your truth because you feel like neglect just came through, but I feel like that might be a little strong. It has to do with belonging. It's almost like you may feel like you don't belong. Like if you are truly who you are, you're just, this is me, all of me, you may have this belief, which is the devil energy, that you will lose your sense of belonging, like people will reject you, or you won't fit in anywhere, or you'll lose your tribe, or you won't attract someone in, like a new partner in, that's going to love you for who you are. It's almost like you may feel like you have to wear a mask and be the person or become the person that you think they want you to be to make it work, versus you being who you are, all of you, and accepting who you are, the truth of you, and then allowing the world to come in, or allowing the universe to come in and attract someone from that energy. Like, ooh, yeah, that's a pattern. That's a pattern. Look, hey, I bet I dare to say here, I know I've had the very similar situation in my life before with people and jobs as well, careers as well. But I feel like at the end of the day, the permission you seek is your own. Is you giving yourself permission and you giving yourself the acceptance of it's okay to be me. I am who I am, and I'm going to open up to that idea, and I'm going to accepting myself as I am and start loving the true me. Underneath all of it, I'm going to start loving and honoring and listening to the true me, the authentic me. The me belief all other people's expectations or beliefs about me, or it kind of comes in like you may be wanting to forecast a little bit, like you meet someone that you may be interested in, or you might want to establish a relationship. This easily could be a job, like an employer, or absolutely a friendship, or especially a romantic partnership. And you might try to forecast or assess, this is who they are, this is what I think they like. I'm going to really listen and tune into them so I can really get down to what I know they like, what they're going to resonate with, what they're going to respond positively to, and I'm going to create that in myself so I can get that positive affirmation back, so I can get that type of connection that I want back, because I'm giving them everything that I think they want, kind of thing. And it's from a high level, that's high level, that's people pleasing kind of thing, but it's deeper than that. It goes deeper than that. It's because a lot of times your self-worth is tied up in that. A lot of times it's, you're becoming people that you're not for the sake of fitting in, for the sake of trying to find a tribe, for the sake of feeling safe, for the sake of belonging. And those are really deep, really big concepts. And that usually is a healing journey. Like, that's a healing journey. So, fire signs, I think you're coming face to face with this. This feels like you're becoming it's being, you're being made aware. I think you're being made aware here. So let's look at this tower. Ooh. Oh, this one's not easy. This one, oh man. All right, let's take a look at this tower. Clarify the tower for me in the past. Because this tower happened and it's kind of shed some light on this, or you're beginning to see this. There. Oh yeah, the higher consciousness here, which I'll talk about that in a second. The lovers, you have the lovers and the devil energy. Ooh, baby, you get to choose. And the Four of Pentacles again, which is in your current energy. The tower brought in a situation where you are now made aware of this dynamic that you're dealing with, and now with the lovers, you get to choose a new path. You can choose. You can choose to keep waiting, the status quo, to kind of keep doing the same things you've been doing over and over again. You have a choice. If you feel like that's your best path and that keeps working for you, then go for it. Keep learning, keep growing. But with the Raising Consciousness card, I get this sense that you are becoming aware that this is not serving you. Something has got to change, which matches that energy I felt that with the Knight of Wands, like you wanted this change. It's like now you're aware that this isn't serving me. I'm going to learn and grow to a new level here. I'm going to expand here, and I'm going to make new choices. And not just any choices here that you have the opportunity to make. You have the opportunity to make choices that align with your highest good, align with your heart. Not devil energy, lover's energy, heart energy, raising consciousness. That's not a traditional tarot card. It's unique to the deck that I use, which is Souls on Fire, but that means leveling up. It's like, okay, you're tired of this cycle. You're tired of feeling this way in relationships or with a coworker or management or just overall in your life. You're tired of it. This is an outdated belief system. It's outdated. The tower made you aware of it. You're showing up in willingness energy. I can choose. I have the power to change this. I have the power to choose. I can choose to keep waiting around, look to get the approval or to get the acceptance or to get the permission just to be me, or I can choose to do the healing work, to show up courageously. It's not going to feel great all the time, as we all know, and I can choose to be me first. I give me permission to be me and figure out who that is, and then let the world respond accordingly. And you get to choose. So, and this is a process. This does not, when they come in like this feels bigger than a week. I'm just going to say it. It feels bigger than a week. It feels like this is like kicking off a very healing journey for you. I don't see the star. I don't see the Four of Swords yet, but I get that energy of like, this is big healing for you. This is a big moment in time for you to really recognize this pattern and to make some different choices. If you want to, if it feels good to. So, oh baby. And that's exactly what's going on in your current energy. You're deciding. But I do want to check out this Knight of Pentacles energy because I get the sense something else is trying to come in here. So clarify the Knight of Pentacles for me. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Oh, yeah. It is not clear. The Hanged Man, the Chariot, and the Moon. Ooh, okay. This comes in exactly like this is your current energy. I think once you start wrapping your mind around this, wrapping your body, like emotional body around this new enlightenment about this pattern that you're dealing with, it comes in like once you surrender to it and just face your fears. It's almost like surrender to your fear in the sense of I'm surrendering to acknowledging that this fear is here. I'm surrendering to acknowledge that this pattern is here. I'm surrendering and I'm acknowledging that this is no longer working for me and it hurts. It freaking hurts. And I'm ready to level up here and move out of this type of energy. And once you do that, once you surrender, what honestly, it feels like a healing journey. Once you surrender to this healing process, surrender to looking at this a little differently, surrender to a new point of view here, a new perspective of how you can face your fears head on and work with that energy versus having it hold you back a little bit or create stress in your life, you're going to move forward quickly. It's going to help you move forward quickly. Like, it's just a matter of just surrendering to I am where I am, and that's okay. I have more information now than I did yesterday, so let me just surrender to it. Let me take on a new perspective if I can. How am I going to work with this energy better? How am I going to work with it? And I'm going to figure that out for myself because fear is playing a big role here. And I get the sense overall it's more like a fear of belonging. It's deeper than people pleasing. It is definitely deeper than people pleasing. This is more like a fear of losing your tribe or fear of belonging or rejection. And that is no joke. In the world today as humans that are wired for connection and tribe and we're safety in numbers kind of thing. If you have this deep innate fear that you're dealing with, that you're working on healing, that you feel like if you are who you truly are at your core, that you might lose your tribe and be very unsafe in this world, that is a substantial fear. That's a process. So compassion with yourself, but I get the sense you're gonna do it. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy, but you're gonna do it. I get the sense that you're showing up in a very willingness energy to do it. And I do also feel that Knight of Pentacles is going to bring in some help. Help not like in a knight in shining armor kind of way, more like the universe is going to help you to embrace more of the hangman energy, which is seeing a new perspective. So I think that's what's kind of coming in. You're opening up to this, and there's more information coming in to help you see things a little differently, to help you work with this energy a little differently. So, I feel like I need a drink, like not water. Fire signs. I feel like I need like something a little stronger than water for this one, my friends. All right, so let's dive into this outcome energy. So this is a big change for you. When I see like 2 5s in the same spread, like the same row, like outcome energy, this is change for you. You're feeling it. You're feeling it. You've got a lot of options. You're conflicted about it. There's some definitely sadness and loss about it, because you might be tempted to look back in the past and go, my God, I've wasted so much time, or I've lost so much by doing the same things over and over again. And just consider this. You did the best you could at the time, and you know more now than you did yesterday. And you can use that information to keep moving and growing and healing, kind of thing. I'm intrigued about the Emperor energy. I am very intrigued about this because to me it just doesn't fit. It doesn't make sense here. I get the energy, I get the indecisiveness, I get guarded, I get not knowing what to do, I get the inner conflict you're going for, I get the sense of loss. Which tells me it feels like, like I just said, you're looking back, you're potentially maybe looking back on the past and going, oh my God, I've lost so much. Or maybe I've lost so much of myself that now I'm having to do the work to find my true self again. I get all of that, but this Emperor is just so odd to me. Why? Why are you here? I don't get a read, which is interesting. So why, clarify the Emperor. Why is Emperor here? Oh, 8 of Wands. Oh. Ace of Wands. One more here. The Knight of Swords. Ah, I see. Well, this is Aries. You're coming in loud in your own, in the fire sign reading. Definitely Aries here. Okay. How do I say it? The Emperor energy is coming in very much like a very stubborn, I feel like you are dealing with a very stubborn person here. A very stubborn person. Now, this might be someone that you are in relationship with that maybe, maybe you're caught up in this devil energy with this person. It's still not coming in very clear to me, which is because it's not supposed to. So I'm just embracing it. It's one of these things where it feels like you could either be dealing with a very stubborn person that you're in this dynamic with, of like you trying to be or wanting to be your full authentic self, but you're very concerned about how this person's going to react to it. And this, I get the sense, if this is a person for you, this is someone that's very close, like relationship, like either romantic relationship, a very close friendship. I'm not getting family. It could be, you would know. But it's a very close friendship, very close relationship, or a boss, or someone in a position of power. And you are concerned about this person in the position of power. And I get the sense that's part of the indecisive energy of, I don't know how I'm going to handle this person or this situation, I'll say, but I do feel like it's a person because they're very stubborn, potentially very stuck in their ways, and I'm not sure how they're going to handle me changing or me bringing more of my true aspects out to them. And what I get a sense is happening here is with this 8 of Wands is the universe is helping here. I get the sense this is universe sending you some messages, sending you some help about how you can make it work, about how this can be like new beginning energy. Like it kind of feels like a win-win here. It feels like there's a win-win here. And the universe is sending you messages to help you with it, to help you navigate this particular situation, this person in power that I get the sense that you're worried about, you're concerned about. And it doesn't have to be so it comes in like you don't have to rush. I don't feel like the energy is saying that you need to rush and handle this situation all at once and right now. Like you don't just have to go, oh, I have this new awareness. I've had this little awakening here. I'm realizing some things about myself. I don't think that means that you have to rush into this particular person or this particular relationship and like blow it up. I don't get that sense. I get it's going to be a little more gradual. I get there's a little bit more work on your end. There's a little bit more understanding on your end. There's a little bit more. You have time. It feels like you have time. You don't have to meet this so quickly just yet. Like you don't have to, I don't particularly like this analogy, but it just came through. Like the only way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. And so don't bite off more than you can chew with this emperor just yet. It doesn't mean things are going to stay the same. I don't think so either. I mean, I'm not saying don't do anything. I'm just check in with yourself, one bite at a time kind of thing. You don't have to address everything all at once right now because you had this little awakening. That's the best way I know how to describe it. So you don't need all the solutions, or you don't need everything to be resolved tomorrow. You have a little bit more time here because you do have more time for sure, because you're dealing with a lot. You're dealing with a lot here. You're dealing with a lot. I'm gonna do one more here. I'm going to see what this 7 of Cups. So clarify the 7 of Cups for me, please. Because there's a win-win here. I do get that sense. It just, give it time. Give it time. I think it feels like you need time to breathe a little bit. To just breathe into the changes here. Breathe into what's being brought up for you. And to deal with it. Before you tackle this, before you tackle the emperor. Hold on. Deep breath here. Hold on. All right, 7 of Cups. Why is the 7 of Cups here for me? Man, what a reading for a week. God. All right. 8 of Cups. Ooh, yeah. 2 of Cups. Yeah. 5 of Wands again. Yeah, this is a relationship. You're figuring out what to do in a relationship, and you're conflicted about it. I get this is Emperor. This could be definitely attached to this Emperor. You're conflicted about it because it is out of balance. It's not working. It's not working the way it is. And it's not working currently in the current dynamic with the new person that you're becoming here. And part of the confusion and part of the indecisiveness and part of the loss is you may be coming to the realization or coming to the conclusion that you might have to walk away from this. You may have to walk away from it or significantly change how this relationship has shown up in your life or how it currently is working. And that also lends to this whole, oh, I need to tackle this tomorrow. I have to do something about this because you know it's not working the way it's currently built or constructed. You know it's out of balance. You know you're conflicted about it, but you don't have to do it all tomorrow. That's the message. You don't have to do it all tomorrow. You can choose at any time to chart this 8 of Cups path, to chart a new path, to leave it behind, to change the dynamic. It just doesn't all have to happen tomorrow. So give yourself some time and space to get clear. Because the one thing I don't see here is I see the clarity on your part. Like I see the interpersonal clarity here with the Ace of Swords about, oh, now I'm being made aware of this pattern. But what I don't necessarily see is the clarity and understanding about what to do next. What do you do with this information? How do you apply it to this relationship? I don't see that clarity yet. So give yourself some time and space to get that clarity. Give yourself some time to heal, to recover, to acclimate to your new truth, and then let things unfold. Let the universe show you a little bit more about what to do next. So consider taking more, instead of being so conflicted and maybe critical of yourself, consider just taking a step back, breathing, and just have a lot of compassion, or call in from the universe a lot of compassion energy for yourself about where you're at, what you're going through, and the changes you're going to make, and you are making, and you're going to make, kind of thing. So just consider leaning heavy into that compassion energy for this one. Ooh, for this one. Whole fire signs. Wow. Okay, so let's close this off. I'm feeling it myself. Let's close this off by tapping. So let's help you out here. Let's see what we need to tap on to help you out the most. If you're new to tapping or EFT, check out the link below in the description box to learn more. But what do we need to tap on for fire signs? Woo, baby. Support. Yeah. Life supports me. Life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. Yeah, fear and safety. I think I mentioned safety. I did earlier in the reading about dealing with that fear of lack of safety from losing your tribe or not belonging somewhere can make you feel very unsafe. Yeah, so we're going to tap on this. We're going to tap on this to help you. Let's help you feel a little more supported, a little more grounded, and a little bit more safe.